Hi, and welcome to another speed build. This time I made a modern house in Mount Komorebi. I originally wanted this to be a rental house, but yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily the best as a rental. It's probably very expensive, but you can use it as a rental house, you can use it as a residential house. It works for both. So this house, I went for like the Japanese style in which the second floor is a lot smaller than the first floor, which kind of made for a weird floor plan because the stairs to the second floor have to be in like the middle of the house. And that made it so that the dining room is really, really skinny and small, and it's just really, really annoying. But it's a lot more closed off than I would have liked it to be. But I think it's fine. I like the furnishing. It's very modern, black and white, stark, which isn't my personal favorite style, but I still like it, and I think it works for this house and this neighborhood. It is a three bedroom, three bathroom house, which is nice in theory, but the bedrooms upstairs are really, really small. Like there's two upstairs, one's like 3 by 3 tiles and the other's 4 by 3 tiles, but it's fine. You have a bed, you have a closet in both of them. So in my opinion, it's fine. You probably, if you're going to use it as a rental, then you don't need very big bedrooms, because if you're going to go on vacation in Mount Komorebi, you're probably going to go to like the slopes and to the other neighborhoods, because let's be honest, there's barely anything to do in the neighborhood I built this house in. But if you do use it as a residential house, then maybe you want to like expand the upstairs. But good luck with that, because I think it looks fine as is right now, and I don't think changing it will make it look any better. It's not like the greatest house. Modern builds are definitely out of my comfort zone, but I do still like it. I'm really excited and inspired right now, not because of this house, but I'm recording this like a few days before the Paranormal Stuff Pack came out, and for me, yesterday was the deep dive live stream in which we got to like first see it, and I watched some videos from Game Changers about it, and I'm so excited. I love the paranormal, and it's just right up my alley, and it looks really good for a stuff pack. It has like a lot of stuff in it. So I'm really excited. I still have to wait until Tuesday, sadly, because I'm obviously not a game changer or something. Because, I don't have any subscribers. Nobody watches my videos. Nobody knows I exist. Okay. So yeah, I've already made like an entire storyline for Sims I want to play the new pack with, and I'm super, super excited. Like, paranormal stuff is right up my alley. I am a big fan of the paranormal in general. I don't know if I'm going to be using this pack like that much very often, because it's not necessarily my style of gameplay in The Sims, but I do love the paranormal in real life, and the objects are amazing. I would love to make a video about this pack once it's out, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I don't have many opportunities in which I can record videos with my own voice, which is really, really annoying. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to on Tuesday, and I don't really want to wait with playing it until like a week later. Even 2 weeks. I don't have many opportunities to record videos with my voice. It's really annoying. So I have like one day every week, and then every 2 weeks I have 2 days in which I can actually record my voice, and it's not even guaranteed if I'm going to be able to. So it's really annoying. So like I make just a few videos with my voice on those days, and then I like keep them uh, in storage, I suppose, and then I'll edit them and upload them throughout like the week, I guess. And then the rest of the videos I will make outside of that are without my voice, so like speed builds with just music and stuff like that. And I think that that's fine. It's a bit annoying, especially for new packs when I really want to record it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So I'll try my best. It does come out on a Tuesday, which I might be able to record something, but it's entirely up to chance. I'm not sure. I'll see, I guess. So yeah, I've like already built a house for the Sims I want to play with. I'm gonna like get everything ready, so just in case I can record something, then I don't have to like set everything up. So I'll set everything up without like my voice, I guess, like earlier that day, because I won't be able to record until like the afternoon if I'm gonna be able to record. So I will try my best. And like that house that I made, there's gonna be a speed build about it. I've currently made like the entire outside and landscaped it, made the floor plan. So all I have to do is like furnish it. And my plan right now is to do that Tuesday. As soon as I like am able to, I will buy the pack, and then And once I'm done with online classes, I will furnish that house and make the Sims. And then hopefully in the afternoon, I will have a chance to actually record my first impression. And then hopefully I will be able to edit and upload the video at least before Thursday, but I'm not sure quite yet. So yeah, I don't necessarily have a schedule for like recording and editing and uploading, because one, nobody watches my videos, so it doesn't really matter that much, and two, it's a bit random, I guess. Some days I'm really busy, some days I'm not. So yeah, whenever I can, I just try to record things and then edit them when if I like have some free time and stuff like that, and then upload them. Usually when I'm like in my online classes because my uploading takes quite some time because my Wi-Fi is not great. Um, yeah, that's kind of just a schedule I have. It's not really a schedule. It's not necessarily you know always that, only that. No, I just kind of do things whenever I want to do them, and then I'll see. So yeah, I hope to make a video actually about the gameplay from the new stuff pack, because I'm obviously gonna like make a build with it. Like I'm already halfway there, even though I don't have the pack yet. Um, but yeah, I just hope that I'll be able to record my voice, because I don't think it'll be very fun and good if I like make a video about it, about the gameplay mainly, without my voice. That would just be horrible, even more boring than my videos already are. And I feel like if I'm gonna edit with like I don't know text, and it's gonna take forever. So I just want to record it with my voice, and I'll see if I'm gonna be able to. I would absolutely love that. So let's maybe talk about the build a bit more. You can see I'm actually like finishing the kitchen right now. I placed this big island in the middle with the stove and the stoves in it. I really like that. I got the idea from Lil Simsy because she did the same thing. And in the dining room, well, not necessarily a dining room. It's kind of like a breakfast table, I guess. It's just a table and four chairs. I guess the dining room is like the one with the kotatsu table at the front of the house, but the small table there, like right next to the kitchen, I layered two rugs, and I really liked how that turned out. It just looks like the plain rug that I used has a bit of a, you know, edge, nicer edge, and I really, really like that. So now I'm onto the bedrooms upstairs, and as you can see, and like I already said it, they are very, very small. So it's not ideal. It's not the best house to play in, I guess, mainly because of that as well. I feel like it would just work better as a rental, but I'm gonna upload it to the gallery as a residential. One, because I don't even think you can upload rental lots to the gallery for whatever reason, and two, you could just choose if you want it to be a rental or a residential. It's an easy change. Something else I've done with this build is actually something I've done with both houses I made in Mount Komorebi. Like the first speed build I actually ever made was another house in Mount Komorebi. It was in like the more traditional area, and this one is in the more modern area. But I placed the toilet in a separate room from the regular bathroom in two out of three of the bathrooms in this house. Like the one upstairs was way too small, so I couldn't do that sadly. But I apparently that's like a really common thing in Japan, and honestly, I've lived in some houses where it's literally exactly the same. You have a bathroom with like a shower tub maybe, and then you have like the toilet in a different room. Like almost every house I've lived in my life has had that. It's not necessarily a Japanese thing, I don't think, but apparently it's very common there, which I learned from videos from the Game Changers when the pack first came out, when they like built the houses and told the viewers that it was pretty common that the toilets were in a different room. So that is why I did that. I guess it's also kind of convenient for gameplay because a sim can go to the toilet at the same time as another sim is showering if they're like not in a relationship, because if they are like married or something they don't really mind that, but if it's like siblings then they don't really like that. So now we're on to the master bedroom. I really liked this room. It's a lot more white than the rest of the house. It's kind of out there. It's doesn't it's not very cohesive with the rest of the house, but it's still like white, and most of the house is like black and white. But this is one is more white and cream, and the rest is like black, white, and blue. Um, but I still think it works. I just wanted to match the curtains to the bed, and for whatever reasons, those curtains I used, they came with Eco Lifestyle. They didn't look like stark white. They kind of look cream, beige. I don't know what to necessarily describe it as, but that's why I chose a white slash beige color scheme for this room. I think it works, but it's definitely not very cohesive with the rest of the build. It's also this bedroom also has an ensuite bathroom, which I'm decorating right now. I don't know why I put ensuite bathrooms in my Sims houses because I do it quite often. Because I see a lot of other YouTubers do it. I've never lived in a house in which the master bedroom had an ensuite bathroom. I don't know if it's like an American thing or something. I have no clue, but I've never lived in a house like that. And I've lived in multiple houses. Like my parents are divorced, my dad has moved a couple of times. So I have enough experience with that to know that it's apparently not very common, at least not in my area. But like, I guess there's many things that are, not normal for me here in the Netherlands that I do put in my Sims builds because I just see other people do it. I see a lot of houses online with it and stuff like that. For example, like a separate dining room. I don't know if I've ever been in a house with, well, I have, but I've never lived in a house with a separate dining room. And the vast majority of houses I have been to don't have one. And honestly, in The Sims, it's probably more inconvenient to have one than to not have one because your Sims will just eat anywhere but the dining room if it's not, but yeah, but the dining table if it's not like close to the kitchen. But yeah, I guess it's just more fancy, but it's definitely something that's pretty uncommon for me at least. But I do like doing it because I've already said this before in a speed build, but I like my houses having, closed off floor plans because I think it's easier to decorate a more closed off floor plan than a very open floor plan. I don't know why necessarily that is, but I just prefer it. And most houses I've lived in have like more closed off floor plan because they're like older. It's the Netherlands. Our houses are actually old and weren't all built in like the last 10 years, like a lot of places in America or something. And closed off floor plans are a lot more common here, and I just prefer them. That's why I tend to do them quite often. It probably doesn't make a lot of sense that this like ultra modern house has like a very closed off floor plan, but like I've already said, the stairs were in a really inconvenient place, and I did not want to move them elsewhere because the floor plan upstairs worked really well with them being there. So I just had to work around that, and it just ended up being a closed off floor plan, sadly, which is not my favorite. I think that having a more open floor plan would have worked better for this house, and it's just a weird shape because of that now. Something that also might not make too much sense for a modern house like this is that the landscaping is pretty like luscious. In my experience, I've seen many modern houses having more like, you know, landscaping that's more, I don't know what the right word is, but just a lot less, just a small amount of landscaping, not just a few plants, but it just worked better for the environment, I think, here, because the area around this house is very luscious and it has a lot of different plants. So that's why I also wanted to do that with the landscaping in this house. I've definitely made some weird choices with this house, but I think it turned out fine. It's definitely not the best house ever, like absolutely not. Don't come to me for that because there's so many talented simmers out there. I am not one of them. So yeah, that's why I did that. And we're now like approaching the end of this speed build. There's like a few finishing touches left. There's a mailbox inside of the house apparently. Okay, I think I leave that in the end. Just don't mind that. So hopefully you enjoyed this and see you next time. Hoping. That's Dutch. Okay, see you next time. Hopefully. Bye.